We have our second winter invasion in a week, so naturally I'm going to completely ignore it. The invasion is like 2 days away at this point, so I need to prepare. If I didn't force myself to stop this episode right now, then the next episode will start 5 minutes before the invasion with me saying, "Hello everyone, Sir Bucky here, and we're in trouble." We're in trouble. Okay, so we are just going to go right to work. It's 1 a.m. right now, so we are starting this episode a lot earlier than normal. Usually I do wait until dawn for better lighting, but something tells me that every second is going to count today. So the first thing I want to do, or rather the first thing I need to do, is rebuild the barracks, because we tore that down in the last episode to build a farm in its place. Okay, so I want the new barracks to go over here by the wolf den and the graveyard, and on a normal day that'll help keep this area safe from those enemies, as well as remove the anxiety debuff for any nearby villagers. For today though, we're literally building it so that I can get our warrior back, since they would have been unassigned when we demoed the barracks in the last episode. Honestly, the sheer ridiculousness of what's happening right now is not lost on me. We have our second invasion in about 36 hours, max difficulty, way more villagers now than before, so it's going to be bigger than anything we've experienced, and I'm starting off by building a barracks. Great stuff, Bucky, way to plan ahead. Alright, let's get this up as soon as humanly possible. My axe just broke. Which, honestly, if you wanted a sign of how today's episode is probably going to go, well, that would be it, wouldn't it? Okay then, back to work. Okay, the barracks is up. Let's go ahead and figure out who our previous warriors were. They should be easy enough to find. Just look for one with a high melee skill. Here we go. Trigva has a really high combat skill. Wow, actually, that's kind of awesome. Trigva has got a really high skill. And who would the second have been? Hjell. Good old Hjell, or his twin. I honestly don't know how many I have at this point, but man, Hjell pops up a lot. He's actually assigned to Birchroot's barracks, so that's completely fine. He can stay up there, and we'll just patrol him down for the invasion. Alright, 8 a.m. Enough dawdling. Let's go see what we're working with. Alright, so here it is, sort of, poking out from a whole bunch of trees, which, audible groan, because we're going to have to clear them out to avoid any line of sight or pathing issues. Just to our left is Fort Ragnar, and looking at it from over here, I'm actually not entirely sure if the fort is close enough to sort of lure the enemies to go and attack it. So yeah, it's kind of a real possibility that if we were to rebuild the wall and set up our defenses there, then the mobs might just end up ignoring us completely and making a beeline for the Eye of Odin and, the longhouse with everyone in it. And so what am I planning to do? Let's take the hand that we've been dealt, or rather the hand that my own actions of ignoring this invasion has dealt, and go with a patrol flag to start, and I'll get this up in like 30 seconds. There's more, not much, but there is more. You know what's funny is for the previous invasion and for the invasion in the finale of my ASKA Alone series, I comically over-prepared. So I've actually been starting to think that maybe this is an opportunity to see, kind of test how successful you can be with the bare minimum preparations. Okay, so the patrol marker is up, and we'll rename it Second Invasion. Second Invasion Point? No, Second Invasion. The only other thing now I want to do here is pop down a watchtower, and we'll just go with the basic one because I'm not about to waste all of the hardwood that we're shipping in from Birchroot on some slapped together Hail Mary defense. And this I want basically right in front of the portal, looking right down the teeth at the mobs that will spawn in, so that our archers can just sit and rain down arrows into the mayhem. And just like with the patrol flag, this watchtower will be up in no time, and actually I can speed things up even more by chopping down some of the trees around here for the resources. That way my villagers can just grab the stuff from here instead of walking backwards and forward from the main village. The downside is a lot of this is hardwood and will need to be transported back to the village, and just general wood crap all over the floor is not going to be very helpful. Okay, watchtower up. Let's go ahead and immediately reinforce it. And then once that is done, we can add a roof. It's officially winter now, actually. I didn't notice that. But yeah, expect blizzards and snow and all that fun stuff. And the roof will actually help protect the archers from the elements. I mean, honestly, though, it just looks cooler with the roof. That's the real reason, okay? Oh, my warehouse workers are cleaning up the hardwood. That's lucky. Hey, and there we go. As ridiculous as it sounds, that's all I'm doing in terms of defenses. I do also want to build a covered campfire because there will be that blizzard during the invasion. There always is, and that will help keep us warm. Okay, and defender-wise, let's just grab 2 builders. Fenno here has some archery skill, and Orsa. I don't want to use the archers from the beachfront guard tower because I haven't cleared out the shipwrecks around there yet. There's simply too many of them to do. So we're going to need them to stay put and protect the farms from any wandering wights. And we can always either turn them back into workers after the invasion or just put them in another guard tower somewhere else. You know, assuming we're all alive to do that. Oh, well, never mind then. Let's pop a cover on here so that we can light it in the inevitable blizzard. And that's it. That's all. Invasion prep done. This is either genius or madness. I'm voting option 2. So archers are coming to work. That's fine. Good to know it works. We do need to set up a patrol for this flag though. Otherwise I swear to Odin I'll forget. And I have no idea what time they're going to show up. So what we're going to have to do is just come into the settlement menu and find our 2 barracks. Then tasks, add task, then add patrol route and second invasion. We'll slap it up to 12 hours so they just stay here all day and then create. Repeat that with Hjell up at Birchwood. And we're done. Defenses done and defenders assigned. Now let's head back to the village. Oh, hold the phone though. We got a wolfar causing a bit of grief over here. And obviously no warrior nearby since I literally just assigned them to the invasion portal. See? And this is why I'm not reassigning the beachfront archers, because the second I do, a wight's going to spawn and just tear up the farms. Ugh, I gotta clean these things up. Right, let's go grab some dinner. Hey, look at that. 25 soup stored. That's amazing. Oh, wow. And 10 missing here. So we maybe had 35 at some point. The new food setup's doing good work and it's only day 1 of it being up and running. All right, let's go now and check on some things around the village and birch route. Oh, here we go. Our first blizzard of the season is here. And I just got a notification that the wolfars are back, which, you know, we kind of knew that already. Ooh, tactical roll. Honestly though, we should take care of this den because with Tryggva the warrior assigned to the invasion pool, any spawning wolves are just going to be harassing our villagers like the last one did. And you know, we need a little warm up before the main event, right? So let's clear this out. Editor Bucky, do the Fenrir music. It's been a while. Well, that was easy. Iron Two-Handed does such good work. And no, I'm never harvesting this Jotun rock because I like to imagine it's a little waypoint or something, a nice little landmark for my people to follow. Alright, nothing terrible seems to have happened up here. The buildings are still standing. We have spare food at the cooking house, plenty of hardwood for pickup, so the market route is still up and running. No one is dead in their cottages. And over here, wow, that is a lot of fish. Do you ever get the feeling you're being watched? Okay, so Birch Root, still very much a self-sustaining functional outpost. You love to see it. Jeez, again with the Draugrs standing and falling. Oh my god, heart attack every time. Okay, we're back home, but honestly, it's almost 6 AM and I have no earthly idea when these invasions start, so I'm just going to go head over there right now, light up the fire, and hang out with my warriors until the baddies show. At least my warriors are in good spirits, waving while they pace around. There it is, and oh my god, that is so many though. There's a jumpy boy right out the gate. Literally dozens of skeletons and wights dying in 1 or 2 hits. The Draugrs are hitting me though, they're getting swings out. That's like 3 jumpy boys already. Ow! Oh my god, I'm getting shot from behind the portal. That's fine. That's fine. He can take over. I got to go back to the front line. My stamina is gone. My stamina is gone. I can't move. There's too many bodies. I need to go back around. One of the archers took down a skeleton. Doing good work up there, guys. A couple more attacking the tower. I got to kill them before they bring the tower down. Ow, shot again. Oh my god, they're still coming. I can't move. Oh my god, this is such a cheese though. I really hope the devs don't watch this. They'll find a way to nerf it immediately. We made it. Oh my god, look at that absolute mess of poor undead bastards. Okay, let me get off this corpse pile. Oh my god, look at me, look at me. We got shot a few times there, right? My gosh, just look at that. That is insane. That's, I don't want to think about how long it's going to take me to clean that mess up. Okay, so let's quickly reload to get rid of this ridiculous amount of arrows sticking out of my body. And we're back, looking much, much healthier. Man, that is a crazy amount of bodies there. Held off with 2 archers, 2 warriors, and myself. Insanity. Absolutely bonkers. But I'm going to leave this episode here. I know it's probably going to be a lot shorter than my usual ones are, but honestly, I can't possibly go from an epic melee battle with the undead to landscaping. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed your time here, then please consider grabbing a sub, dropping a like, or leaving a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.